Let us take the next question, that is question number 8. I am marking this. Let's read what is given here. A beam AB of span 8 meter is simply supported at the ends. Full stop. It carries point loads of 4 kilonewton and 8 kilonewton at 3 meter and 4 meter respectively. Full stop. It also carries a UDL W kilonewton per meter. It means the value of UDL is given in the form of W. It is not a whole number. Then for 4 meter from right end, full stop, if the left end reaction is 19 kilonewton, comma, find W and right hand reaction. So this is the question which we have. Since they have not given us the diagram, but by using the conditions which they have provided, we can easily draw the diagram for this question. So let us start by writing the data first. A beam AB of span 8 meter is simply supported at the ends. So I'll draw a beam here. Here we have beam AB of length, or you can say span 8 meter, and it is simply supported. It carries point loads of 4 kilonewton and 8 kilonewton. So we will see the distances. 4 kilonewton is at 3 meter. So this is 4. Next, it also carries a UDL W kilonewton per meter for 4 meter from right end. Means for the remaining 4 meter distance, there is a uniformly distributed load whose value is given in terms of W. It is W kilonewton per meter. Then if left end reaction is 19 kilonewton, I am marking this as A and B. So here RA will be my left end reaction, RB will be my right end reaction. Left end reaction is given as 19 kilonewton. So this is the first problem in which reaction value has been given. What they are saying is to find W and right hand reaction. W means the intensity of UDL. This we have to calculate. Next, we have to calculate the right hand reaction, which is RB. So this much is the data part which we have, the data which is given to us. Now with this data, let us try to get the solution. I'll write the solution for this. Again, as we have seen in the previous problems, wherever there is UDL, we would be converting it into a point load and drawing the diagram again. Here I have UDL for the entire span of 4 meter. So its point load would be W into 4, which gives me 4W. It would be acting at 2 meter distance. You can say exactly at the center of this. So it will be 4W. Now I have converted this UDL into a point load, and this is the diagram which we have. Here I have marked A and B for the end supports. Here I'll call it as C, D and E. With this much data given, let us try to solve this. We would be solving it in a similar manner, that is by using the conditions of equilibrium. So I'll say that applying, I will use the first condition, that is summation of Fy is equal to 0, where I will be taking all upward forces positive and all downward forces negative. Therefore, here I have RA plus RB minus 4, minus 8 and minus 4W is equal to 0. Now, as we look into this question, the left hand reaction Ra is given to us, that is 19. So therefore 19 plus Rb, this is minus 12 minus 4W is equal to 0. Now once I calculate this value, this would be Rb minus 4W, 19 minus 12, that will give me 7. If I shift it onto the other side, that would be minus 7. I'll keep this as my first equation. After using the first equation, or you can say first condition of equilibrium, now I will be using the second condition, that is sum of moments of all forces is equal to 0. Therefore, summation of moments of all forces, I will take the moment, since I have reaction at A, so I will not be taking the moment at point A. I want to find out Rb. Is that clear? Now, Rb is the unknown, and at the same time we are having W as the unknown. So now, if we would be taking the moment at, we can say that at point A, then since Ra is given, so we will be calculating the moment at point B. So I'll say that summation of moments about point B is equal to 0, where all clockwise moments are positive and all anti-clockwise moments are negative. Hence, I will say that since I am taking moments at point B, here I have Ra which is acting upward, and the moment which would be produced, that will be clockwise. So it will be plus Ra into 8. Then here we have 4 kilonewton. This will be producing anti-clockwise moment. So it will be minus 4 into, this is 5 meters. So minus 4 into 5. Then we have 8 kilonewton. It is acting at 4 meters from each side. So it will be producing clockwise moment, plus 8 into 4. Again it will be anti-clockwise. The moment produced by 8 is anti-clockwise. So instead of positive, this will be negative. Then 4W into, the distance is 2 meter. It is again anti-clockwise. So minus 4W into 2 meters, that's equal to 0. Therefore, Ra into 8. Ra is given to you as 19. So 19 into 8 minus 20 minus 32. I will shift, this will be 2 into 4, which gives me 8W. It is minus 8W. I'll shift it onto the other side. So that becomes plus 8W. If I calculate the left hand side, I will be getting my answer as 100, that is 8W is equal to 100. Therefore, W is equal to 100 divided by 8, and my answer of W comes out to be 12.5 kilonewton. Since it is intensity of UDL, so it will be kilonewton per meter. This will be my first answer. After getting W, in the questions we have to even solve the right hand reaction. So I'll say that put W in equation number 1. Therefore, I have Rb minus 4 into 12.5 is equal to minus 7 Hence, if I calculate the values here, I will be getting my RB answer as which I have already done. It is 43 kilonewton. This is my second answer. So if I look into this question, there were two things asked. First, we had to calculate what is the intensity of UDL, and the W answer which I have got, that is 12.5 kilonewton per meter. So W has been solved. The second part was to calculate the right hand reaction RB, and its value is 43 kilonewton. So we have solved the second part.